YouTube family, what's up? Jeremy St. Bill here with Exit. Hey, in this video, we're gonna talk about a few things where I work with the buyers. Stay tuned. YouTube family, what's good? Jeremy St. Bill here with Exit, back with another YouTube video. First, I wanna say, hey, Happy New Year's. Hope everyone had a safe and fun New Year's. I know I did. Shout out to your nightclub. That was pretty lit. That's family right there. Apologies for taking so long to make this video, putting it up. I had clients from out of town. They're here for a week. We were looking for a few homes, but unfortunately we couldn't close on one. But I will find them that perfect home very, very soon. We're not giving up hope. Yeah, and that's the topic of this video. I wanted to talk about how to work with buyers and a few things that help you out, that things that you should avoid, and so your buying process could go run smoothly. So let's dive right into it. First, I want to talk about let's talk about having your buyer pre-approved or pre-qualified. You need to make sure that your buyers are pre-qualified and have that pre-approved letter before you start looking at homes, period. You'll be wasting your time if they're not pre-qualified and you guys are looking at $500,000 homes. Even though that wouldn't happen because you need, sometimes you will need a pre-approved letter just to show the schedule showing. So make sure that is done. Also, with the pre-approval letter, that will help you tailor your search on what homes that they can purchase, within their budget. Because you will get clients that want more than what can they afford. And I would never say this to my clients, but and this is not to any clients that I've worked with before, but within real estate, I know back my first brokers, I forgot who told me, he's like, or was it my business partner? Anyways, a phrase, a lot of clients have a champagne taste, but a beer budget. So, people want what they want, but as being the real estate agent or the realtor, what have you, you're there to advise them and to educate them. Really, I've realized being in this industry, you're more of a counselor. You really are more of a counselor, and trust me, people will fight you. Well, your buyers will fight you tooth and nail to, for a few things that what they really want and what they really need in terms of purchasing their home. And once they get the pre-approved letter, that's where I'll go to the wants and needs list. And you have to break it down to layman's terms. Be like, hey, okay, we know what you need and we know what you want. For example, I need water to survive, as most humans, but I want tequila, but it doesn't work like that. I have to drink water if I want to drink tequila, and you have to break it down to your buyers that, okay, what can you not live without with, and what can you live without with? Make sure you break that down. And I made a mistake with some buyers in the past, not actually writing them down and actually resurfacing the list so they could be like, hey, remember what you told me? This is not something that you really need. So if you really don't need this, and this house checks out almost 90% of the boxes, hey, let's go ahead and put in an offer. So I believe, and it is, I believe being a pre-approved, make sure the wants and needs test is done is the most important step. Once you get that step out the way, I guarantee your home buying process will run smooth like butter. Trust me. So after you get all that squared away, and that's where you just go into the fun. I like looking at homes. You start looking for homes. I think that's probably the second favorite part of real estate. First part is getting the money, seeing that check. But yeah, some homes I've seen, so you see some crazy stuff, see fascinating things, you see some ugly things sometimes, you see things like, oh, I didn't even know you could put that there. But that's one thing I love about working with buyers. Sometimes you just see so many different homes. And yeah, well, once you start looking for homes, I suggest keep it down to, my broker said 5. I say, you know, if it's with these clients from out of town, we probably seen about 15 houses. That's a lot, but I gave them, you know, a little extra time because, you know, I wanted them to see the neighborhood, see the area, but I'll keep it to 7 to 10. 5 is good if you know, if you could feel your buyer out and you know what to really send them. 5 is good. So I say keep it 5 or 7, and if you want to give them more options, no more than 10. And hey, you might hear other real estate agents say other things. They give different numbers, but I say about 5 to 7. Again, 10 if you want to give them options. So once you know, go through the whole home search, then boom, they find a home that they love. This is where you re-educate them, because you're supposed to have a buyer's consultation with them anyway, but you know, people forget. Always let them know about the next step. What the next step is, you know, getting the offer and signing the offer. And once you get all the signatures, the offer, the contract is pending. But let them know they need to have that escrow ready. That's number 3. Escrow deposit, the good faith deposit. Now, this has to be placed within 3 business days. All right, 3 business days, and that's usually with the seller's title company. And it's usually, tell your buyers, it's usually between $1,000 to $5,000, depending on the price point. Remember to educate them that, because some buyers, they get, you know, it's like a left hook from Mike Tyson. Whoa, what? $2,000? What are you talking about? Yeah, you know, yes. You need money to purchase this home, okay? So make sure you let them know about that. So once the escrow's in, we go straight into the inspections, insurance quotes, and always let them know the inspections usually run between the $300. I know the insurance quotes. I know for Florida, average insurance between $1,500 to $3,000 annually. Then you have the appraisal. The appraisal is between $300 to $400, and also if there's any HOA within the neighborhood, that's all should be presented to your buyers. Let them know about all those costs before they question it. All right. I know some buyers are like, whoa, I didn't know I needed that. Yes, you need home insurance. Yes, suggest home warranty. All that. The inspection appraisal, that's automatically gonna get done. And what else? After that, I know the process. After the inspection's done, and, you know, the report's back. If everything's good with the inspection, boom, the appraisal comes in. And when the appraisal comes in, oh, sorry, not to skip past the inspection. Yes, there's going to be times there's going to be like a crack in the wall or a hole somewhere, something with electricity. When the seller wants to sell, 9 times out of 10, they're going to fix whatever the inspector said whatever the inspector said that needs to be fixed. That's usually no problem. I've had run into a problem where the seller would not fix something, in order for the deal to close. So I know some people get scared because of inspections, but I usually come at the end with my client, and we go with the inspector, check by check what needs to be done, what's okay. So don't worry about, don't be scared off my realtors, real estate agents. It's not that bad. And again, this is from my experience. I've heard some crazy horror stories. I'm pretty sure I might run into one, but hey, you'll see what happens. Anyways, after the inspection, we got the appraisal, and fingers crossed. Once the appraisal's done, hopefully it comes at the listing price. And if it come in lower than the purchase price, sometimes we'll negotiate with the seller, and if they won't come up, extra the down payment or walk away from the deal. You know, it's all about negotiations. But once the appraisal is good and done, we got the final lender approval, the magic words, clear to close, every realtor's favorite words. And yeah, after that, we got the final walkthrough, usually like a day before closing. Then we sign those papers. You have your home and I got my check. But nah, it's not, it's a great process. And that process usually takes about 30 to 45 days. And this market, I want to say this market, I'll say this Florida market, man, houses are flying. They're gone. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about in terms of the working with buyers. It's really the first part, mainly the first part, getting them to understand where they're at with their price and their budget and what they can afford. Don't be afraid to tell them the truth. It's not a bad thing to let them know the truth. I personally believe you must be transparent in everything in life. You know, it's just like with my this guy I listen to this podcast. He says a lot of quotes like transparency creates transformation. Right. So yeah, let your buyers know everything. Be proactive, be transparent, and have fun. You know, I love this. You meet all different types of people, all different stories. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, guys, let me stop wasting your time. I know your attention span is stupid low. I don't understand, y'all. I don't know. I grew up in a different era. I'm an 80s baby. 89. Made the cut. I don't care what anybody say. So, yeah, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, please. Help me help you. All right, y'all. You guys have a great day. Let's crush 2021. Let's do this. Peace.